Welcome, Leo, to your December 2021 reading. Thanks so much for tuning in. If this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below. Now, I must apologise. By the time you see this, it's going to be a little bit late. I'm filming this on the 1st of December, but I have had no end of issues with my internet for some reason, and it's just been really slow, and I haven't been able to upload my videos. So I've been spending time trying to sort out that. So apologies for this being a little bit late, but this reading will span from a month from when you're seeing this. But I mean, all my readings are very timeless, so whenever you're seeing this, it will be significant for you. Now, also, if you hear some banging and some crashing in the background, I'm so sorry. One of my neighbors is having some construction work done and it's really loud, and of course right when I'm doing my video it's on, but I'm using a mic, so hopefully you will just be hearing me and not the surrounding noises. Now, let's get into your reading. Now, what I see here for you is you've got some major arcana cards, 4 of them. So 50% of the tarot cards themselves that I am reading for you are major arcana cards. And major arcana cards are about significant events that are going on in your life. Now, you start out the energy with the Judgment card. Now, this is you being called to complete an important task in December. There's a bit of an awakening here when the Judgment card turns up, and you really are being asked to look at your life, where you're at right now. You're being called to basically review what's going on before a final completion is coming up here for you. And this is really so you can decide where you want to go in the future. And I mean, I guess we're coming to the end of a year, and this is often a natural time to be doing this anyway, you know, the end of a year, the starting of a new year. But the Judgment is just that final card, that the final stage before we hit that World card, which is the successful completion of an era in our life. Now, it's right next to the Lovers card here, and the Lovers card, it does mean that beautiful love, that deep emotional connection, but the Lovers card also signifies a choice. So you might be really pondering some career changes or some significant changes in a particular area of your life. But what this card sort of does talk about is really thinking through any decisions you have to make very carefully. Because I feel like this is a significant decision. It's a big choice. And it could be to do with love. It's beneath the Justice card. It could have something to do with a legal issue, some contractual issues. It can have something, it's also surrounded by the Hairpin. It's like I see the Judgment card there in the corner, and it's surrounded by these other major arcana cards. So this could have something to do with study, with marriage, with some big life decisions here for you. And, you know, it really is saying, you're ready for this. Whatever decision it is that you're pondering or you're thinking of or needing to make, you are ready. You are in a position where you have really completed what it is that you need to complete. You are, you're ready to jump head into this kind of thing. But yeah, definitely some choices. It's also, it can be making amends as well. So if you've had some issues in your life, redemption, atonement, reconciliation, these are all issues to do with this particular card as well. But as I said, it's right next to the Lovers card, and this is a beautiful card, and this is all about powerful bonds. It's a divine union here, and it's kinship, it's shared values. So I feel like, this, you could have a Libra here, you could have a Taurus here, there's the King of Cups here, so this could be a water sign, so that's a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio that could be significant in your life. There could be choices for you between several people. You might be needing to make a choice about a particular love interest if you're interested in two. But I feel like this is more to do with a significant choice, perhaps to do with your love. And, the Lovers card, this is a Gemini card as well. It's that twin energy. And in the olden days, this card used to be called the Choice. So I feel, and being right next to that Judgment card, I'm seeing quite a significant choice here for you, Leo. And, this is about, I feel like this could be about your relationship, only because the Lovers is right above the Hierophant card. Now, the Hierophant card is that card that does talk about institutions, universities, studying, the institution of marriage, business structures and institutions. But so there could be a choice here about you really deciding to jump head into a relationship and taking it to that next level. But in general, this can even talk about a new growing love for some of you. It's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. This is, all aces are new beginnings here, and this is the growth of a very practical side of your life. So this could be a choice in love when it comes to the practicalities, moving in together, getting married, just affirming your relationship to the rest of the world, buying a house together, building a life together. This is all of the practical kind of things that the Ace of Pentacles talks about. So I really feel like there is this, there could be an engagement or a marriage on the cards here. And this is someone that is a soulmate. This is someone that is, it's the type of love that it's not that type of love, I should say, that just kind of falls into your life and then fades away. This is whether the relationship lasts a lifetime or not. But this is a deep connection that with someone that's going to affect your life forever. And as I said, this is whether you are in this relationship forever or not. It's just one of those life-changing kind of loves. And yeah, it's quite beautiful. I'm loving this energy. I feel like this new beginning here, this Ace of Pentacles, has to do with you moving into this new life. Now, this can, again, talk about, I mean, if you're already in an existing relationship and there isn't a new love coming in here, the Ace of Earth is or the Ace of Pentacles because Pentacles are all about the earth, about practicality, about our job, our finances. This is a very positive card. It's an inflow of abundance from the universe, and it's often quite unexpected as well. And we often think about abundance referring to financial prosperity, but this doesn't necessarily mean abundance in the form of money. It can also show up as assistance from other people. This is why I feel like it could be connected with this lover's card. This could be, a new idea or a person who can make an introduction for you to someone else that can lead to success, or it can lead to a new avenue that you haven't explored yet in your life. But again, this is very much practical side of things, so it can indicate career advancement or a business contract, and particularly you've got the Justice card, so this is legal kind of contracts here. New business, just growth in that kind of area for you. But it can also talk about improved health. Things are growing for you physically, you're getting healthier, happier, stronger. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I love this. And coupled with that Lover's card, it's fantastic. Now you've got the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is a card of standing your ground. So if you've been in a situation where you feel that you have to defend what you believe in, it's a great card, because it's saying defend in what you believe in. You will be victorious here. It's quite, and I'm just looking at the imagery on this card, and on the shoulder of the strong man is the word love. So are some of you having to defend something to do with a relationship, a choice that you've made about love? This was just sort of popping out at me there. I like to listen to my guides when they direct me to stuff like that. But this situation is making you stronger, just like that strong man. You are having to perhaps, fight for something that you truly believe in. Now, the thing with this question is as well, it again represents choices. And this is a bit of a theme here. The Lover's card is a choice. But you need to ask yourself, is this battle worth the fight? Would it be better off just letting go of your need to chase a particular issue and just redirect your focus into something that you might consider more important? Or is it worth the battle? And if you choose to fight this fight and stand your ground and fight for what you believe in, you will be victorious. But either way, this is going to make you a lot stronger, a lot fiercer as well. Now, the Justice card, as I did touch on that a little bit earlier, this is the card for Libra, and this is the card of balancing things out as well. And I feel, in a way, this is a card of choices as well. It's the scales there. This is a very level-headed kind of energy here. And this is, it's asking you to really weigh up your options here. You know what's right and what's wrong. And I feel like if you choose to do what is right, justice is always going to be on your side. And So if you find yourself in a situation where someone's got an ability to make a judgment or an evaluation in favor of you or not, when you get the Justice card, it's a really good indication that things are going to go your way. But it also talks about really reviewing legal contracts carefully before you sign anything. And again, this is another card that sort of says, stand up for your beliefs. So there's some messages coming through here. Choices is a big theme, and standing up for what you believe in is also another important theme that's coming through. And this is really saying hold firm in your convictions here. But this, this is legal things of all sorts. So as I said, because it's right next to the Hairpin, you could be signing marriage papers here. You could be signing some sort of contractual agreements. As I said, this is a very legally orientated card, but there is balance coming into play, and you weighing up your options, I feel, is very important as well in any choices. Now, the Hairpin. Now, this is one of those cards that is very multi-layered in its meaning, but this is a card about tradition and traditional values, traditional rituals, traditional structures. So institutions, as I said, universities, the church, business structures. But it's also about gaining knowledge. So for some of you, there could be some choices regarding learning, about doing some more study. This is also a card about getting married, because that is an institution, the institution of marriage. So there could be some choices regarding that as well. And it's a card about accepting conventions. Now, the thing about this card, it's one of several cards in a tarot deck that is a duality card. So this is either saying that you are going to be accepting societal conventions. You're going to be, wanting to go down that traditional route of getting married, moving in together, so sort of dating, moving in together, then getting engaged, then getting married. You want that traditional kind of road to follow. Or this is completely turning your back on tradition and the way societal structures are set up and doing things your own way. So this could also be the choice that you are faced with here as well, Leo. You are deciding how you want to proceed, which direction you want to go in. Whether do you want to go down that traditional road, or do you want to make your own rules? And again, you are standing up for what you believe in. You are perhaps standing your ground. So you might be choosing to do something a little bit different than what society expects of you. And that's absolutely fine. You do what you feel is best. And as Justice says, if you are doing things and you are coming from the right place, from an honourable place, you'll be successful here. Now, the King of Cups. This is a beautiful emotional energy. This, often when a court card shows up in a reading, this is either talking about someone in our life that is going to be significant, or this is asking you to take on a lot of the qualities of this particular card. But the King of Cups, I would normally read this as a Cancer, but this is a general reading, so any water sign, as I mentioned, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. But the King of Cups, just beautiful, beautiful person, beautiful energy. This is really asking you to open up your heart and show compassion to those people around you. Now the Leos I know are such beautiful, warm, compassionate people anyway. So I don't think this is going to be a real stretch for you to be taking on any of these qualities, but you're really asked to open up your mind to new ideas and creative ways of thinking as well. And you might even be called up to provide time or money to some charitable organizations. But when it comes to relationships with other people, the King really talks about someone that you can fully trust. You know, the King of Cups is someone with such a golden heart, and they operate with the highest degree of integrity as well. Now, I talk about the star signs, but this is more about the character. The cards are always more about the character of the person that I'm describing rather than their star sign. Because you could ask someone what their star sign is and they could be anything. And I'm saying this is a water sign. But you don't know what they've got in their chart. Some people have rising signs which they are more alike than their actual star signs. So this can represent someone in your life that is just a wonderful person, whether they're a water sign or not. And this is someone that is so caring and quite humanitarian in a sense. And they're romantic, and they give of their heart and their time in equal measure. And they're quite often a deeply spiritual person, and they're really willing to work hard for those who are having difficult times. And they've always got a kind word for everyone, but you know, they expect the same of others as well. And, you know, if you've got something negative to say about someone, you're best not to say it around this person because they don't like it. They like to see the good in everyone here. So this is someone that's really going to be playing a significant role in your life over December. Now, you've got the Two of Wands. Now, another choice card here. I actually love the Two of Wands because I feel like you are in a position here where you've got the world in your hands. And whatever choice you make here, you can't make a wrong decision. Often the traditional imagery on the Two of Wands, you see a figure standing before two pathways. And they're at a bit of a crossroad, and they need to decide which direction to go in. But both roads lead to the same place. And so the message here is that you are going to be making the right decision no matter which one you choose. So don't fear, really go for it because there's so much potential here. And it's really just seizing that opportunity. I mean, you look at this card, this tarot deck. I'm just absolutely falling in love with this tarot deck, and I'm leaning towards it all the time. It's the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Wells Stein. And the imagery on this, the figure in this card is on top of the world. She's on top of the roof, holding the world in her hands. So I feel like this is so symbolic. You are really asked to seize any of these wonderful opportunities that are coming in for you. There is a bit of a choice. All twos do ask you to make a choice. Now, this can be in a creative project. This can be something that you are really passionate about. This can also be to do with your career and a career that you're passionate about as well. But there is a little bit of a choice here. But remember, whatever you choose, it's going to be the right choice. So there's no fear there. Now, your final card is expecting miracles. I absolutely love this deck as well. Now, I'm going to read from the book here because I really like to give you the actual message from the book because the words are so beautiful. But the affirmation for this particular card is miracles are blossoming in my life. So in December, say that to yourself over and over again. Miracles are blossoming in my life. And the meaning of this card is majestic wonders are unfolding for you even as you read this. Watch for them and embrace them. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude around you. The universe wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. Expect miracles in your life. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. Let go of fear and expectations. Allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the ways in which you think miracles can appear in your life. Know that you can be the miracle in the life of another. Oh, I love that. It's so romantic and beautiful, but it's so true. This is like all about the law of attraction here. So if you are pondering any kind of life choices and you are wondering about which direction to go in, expect miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life, Leo. Say that to yourself. So have a wonderful, wonderful month. Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.